It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Boundary Brewing Company in Ireland, and this is a can of the Imbongo Tropical IPA at 5.5% ABV, sent by the wonderful Ben in Ireland. Now, I'm really tempted to say Northern Ireland. I'm trying to look at the postcode. Portview Trade Centre, Newtownards Road, BT4. There we are, brewed and canned in Belfast. There we are, Northern Ireland. I've been to Belfast. What a wonderful place. I went to the Belfast Camera event in about 2017, 6 years ago now, with a company called Beer Hut Brewing Company. And I met the most friendly people in the world, and we drank the most amazing beer, and it went on into the night. Of course, I was in Ireland. A Welshman in Ireland, you know, it was just an incredible experience. And to eat the food, to drink the beer, to experience the culture, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. So thank you very much to Ben for sending the beer. I'm a big fan of Boundary Brewing Company. They brew some terrific beer. It's a cooperative, so it's like all joint owned by different people. I suppose that way, when it's kind of joint owned, if you think about a football team, when a football team is joint owned, they always want the best for the club. It's not about making money. Money's great, but it's not necessarily just about making money. It's about getting that football team as high up the league as possible. And the same can be said for Boundary Brewing Company here, because being cooperatively owned, they want the best interest for the brewery, and they want the best quality beer possible, because they all want to drink it. Great. Right. Good carbonation on the can. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. So when we're talking about tropical IPA, I'm really got my fingers crossed here for something which is a tropical IPA that is tropical because of the hops, not tropical because of the other additions that supermarket beer is generally tempted to put in the beer, that kind of like the concentrates that some breweries use. I'm hoping this is just all hops. I won't read the side of the can until the end of the review. I'll make my own decision on this first and foremost. It looks very promising, doesn't it? It looks really promising. We've got a 3-finger white head. Looks really good. Good carbonation, lovely look to the beer. Nice and hazy. Looks like they've added a load of oats to the beer. Let's get the aroma then. It doesn't look can conditioned at this stage, but we've got to add the last little bit of beer into the bottom of the glass here, so we'll find out then. Aroma. Yeah, the aroma is absolutely fantastic. Lovely, tropical. Pineapple, grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. It smells incredible. You get some of that, the oats coming through, the wheat, maybe the wheat, I don't know. I've not checked the side of the can. But let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Ben. Oh, ho, ho. Yes. First and foremost, what you firstly get is this burst of carbonation. Carbonation hits your palate, pushes the beer round the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's passion fruit, grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. At this stage, I'm going to say it's all hops. It's all hops that's produced this tropical IPA. There is, of course, there's that fear in there. That, for me, anyway, it's a fear. When I read tropical IPA on the side of a can, it's almost like trepidation. It's almost like you're kind of almost backing off in a sense that you kind of... There's so many of these tropical IPAs these days that do have concentrates in the beer. They're ice cream concentrates that you would use to make an ice cream. They would use those to stick in a blooming beer, and personally I think knacker the beer. The beers are generally, I find, very undrinkable, dry, hairspray in the mouth, like chemically tasting beers. But of course, this, not to be confused, this is the real deal. There's enough about this beer that makes me go, yeah, this beer is so really fantastically tasty. You've got the oats in the beer, the creaminess from the oats, nicely carbonated, a little bit of sweetness from the malt, touch of bitterness from the hops in the beer. But this beer is all about the flavour in the middle. The tangerine, the nectarine, the grapefruit, the orange peel, the fleshy blood orange. We can now see, pardon me, we can now see if it's a can conditioned beer. Nothing in the bottom of the can, in the bottom of the glass now to suggest it's a can conditioned beer, but definitely unfiltered. Look at the quality of this beer. Look at the quality on that beer. It looks absolutely terrific. So, shall we read the back of the cans? Shall we see if there's any, if it's just all hops in the beer? Let's have a look. Imbongo is our tropical IPA. It's absolutely jam-packed with all of the juicy tropical and stone fruit goodness. So it doesn't say, actually. Ingredients are water, malt, hops and yeast, but only in French. They have to, I'm presuming they have to put the ingredients in French. If they're going to sell a beer in France, it must be a French law. Well done, the French. I'm going to hazard a guess here that, well, I've just read the ingredients. There's no ice cream concentrates in this beer. This beer is all about the hops. So let's celebrate the hops. Look at this beer. Look at that. It looks incredible. Great look, great aroma, great taste. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I like that beer enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.